Actually, good morning, not quite afternoon yet, everyone. What is up, YouTube world? Good morning, Raw Truth, sis. Hope all is well with you, Queen, and everyone else out there. So, this is going to be a brief morning live. I'm going to try to do brief morning lives more often. I normally would make this as a short, but I said, what the heck? It's a nice day outside, not hot, and long as the message get out, it doesn't matter if it's in a video or it's just a brief live. So I decided to do one. Hello, Sherelle. Hello, Aries Black sis. Hope all is well with you. Riddler, how you doing, Queen? Angie, hello, my beautiful moderator. I appreciate you all. Thanks for being here with me this morning. I know it's kind of early, but I knew regardless if I put it out now, if you got a chance to see it in this moment or later, at least it'll be up. I apologize about the noise. Like I said, I wanted to do a live outside today. It's a very nice day this morning. So I'm going to cut to the chase. Let me see. Enise Davis, how you doing, Queen? Thanks for joining me this morning. So this is a lesson we learn early on in life. Be careful how you treat others. Growing up, I was taught the more kindness you spread out, the more kindness you'll receive back. But the older I've gotten, the more I realize that's not always the case with everyone. People are raised differently. People come from different type of environments. Some are toxic, some are hostile due to their situation. A lot of people do not overcome that. Sometimes people have so much trauma that has been inflicted on them to where they put up walls or they push people away because they really don't know how to treat people due to the fact that they've been mistreated. You can tell when you run across people like that. Sometimes they are willing to receive the help that is given to them, or they can turn into very, very mean, vicious people. But no matter what, we cannot let that change our hearts and who we are, and most importantly, what our intentions are for others. I've always tried, no matter what, the older I've gotten, to learn from my mistakes. And I never want to come off and pretend to be perfect because I'm far from that. I'm human and I'm going to continue to make mistakes. So, my message to everyone today would be treat people the way you will want to be treated. Treat people the way you will want people to treat your children, your family. Handle people with care, understanding, and most importantly, consideration. This world is already dark enough. It's very, very dark. A lot of demonic energy, a lot of negativity around us in our day to day lives. On TV, there's violence. At our jobs, we're surrounded by toxic people, including our bosses sometimes with not good intentions. Sometimes people are in domestic relationships that they can't get out of or they don't know how. Sometimes people grew up with toxic parents, toxic siblings, or just a toxic family overall. Some people just can't help themselves because they are dealing with self esteem issues. And that same thing that they're feeling inside of them, they push that onto you. They push that onto others around them. A lot of people that was not brought up on love, care, understanding, consideration. You can tell by their actions, the things they do, and how they treat others. And don't think for a second the toxic coworkers, the toxic friends, the toxic people we encounter in our day to day lives aren't just giving you the bad end of the stick. Best believe that their spouses at home are going through it, possibly their children, their siblings, their parents, anybody that interacts with these type of people could be getting it way worse than you, because that's the people around them in their day-to-day lives. So it's always important, no matter what, you be careful how you treat people. Be mindful of that. I do think that it's a possibility for growth and change for everyone if they want to. If you want to change and become a better person, I think it's a possibility. But don't think for a second the energy, the negativity that you put out, the pain, the darkness, and so on. You put that energy out on other people, best believe it will come back on you. I believe in good karma and I believe in bad karma. But one thing for sure, I know it works. You have to always be mindful of what you say. You're manifesting your reality, how you carry yourself, and the negativity that you bring around others. You have to ask yourself, am I bringing positive energy or negative energy? Especially when things go wrong for you all the time, consistently. If you're always talking and speaking negativity into your life, that is what you're going to attract. If you wake up every day and say, you lose your car keys for a slight second, and you say, oh my God, my day is going bad already. This is going to be a bad day. No, you have to flip it. Maybe you lost your keys for a moment because the universe knew it was going to be a bad car accident, or something bad along the way could have happened while you were on your way to work. It could have been a drunk driver. Who knows? Instead of always thinking of things in a negative light, sometimes you have to step back and think about the what if, the pros and the cons. It could be just something in that moment that could have saved you from a lifetime of pain. I do apologize about that, Sunny Bright. I'm gonna pin your comment. You are absolutely right, and good morning to you, sis. Hope all is well. What she said is exactly what happens in a lot of situations, and people don't realize that. Even the strike of a match can illuminate a dark space. Absolutely. No matter how small your light is, shine, baby, shine. Facts. Do unto others as you will want them to do unto you. Facts. Please make sure, everyone, you smash that like button while you're in here. I would greatly appreciate that. But a lot of people don't realize they're sparking matches daily. And this is where the world goes wrong and society nowadays. They don't understand that, excuse me, when we don't like people, we don't agree with people. We don't have to lie on people. We don't have to talk down to people. We don't have to shame people. And we don't, most importantly, have to hurt people because we're hurting. Yes, the saying is true, hurt people hurt people. But that doesn't mean hurt people have to hurt people. That doesn't give them an excuse, or that doesn't mean it's okay. We are all different for many, many reasons. We are different to stand out, not to fit in. We are different because we all have different beliefs and opinions. Instead of us honoring those different beliefs and opinions and valuing our uniquenesses amongst one another, we critique everyone, we put them down, we bash them just because we don't understand them. We paint them off as weird, delusional, and so many of the unique people that are different are the main ones a lot of times that are being targeted. And we've seen that in high schools. We've seen that growing up early on. Those are the ones that have been bullied and targeted. I've always been the person to be nice and kind to the people around me, even the ones that I didn't understand, even the ones that were different than me. Because you being nice to one person, when you never know at the end of the day what could be going on with them behind closed doors or what is happening with them. Just you being nice to that one person, you smiling, you telling them have a great day, could change their whole point of view, their whole perspective, their whole outlook. They could have been thinking about doing something wrong, and now they're back on track thinking about something positive. That thought is gone. Now they thinking about doing something going forward, staying alive, fighting to be here. You never know what people are going through. So it's very important that you treat everyone with respect and dignity, because no matter when, no matter what time, karma has no expiration date. It will come. And when it comes, you just have to understand the fact that whether that was good karma you put out or bad karma, it will come back to you. Whatever you have done to someone that did not deserve it, whether you spoke on someone and you lied on them because you did not like them, it will come back to you. And that's what lot of people don't realize or understand. When bad things start happening to them months later, years later, weeks later, people in relationships that think they could just steal people's partners and they can get away with that. That's okay. No, it's not okay. Because when you get comfortable in that relationship and you're happy, that same man that walked out of his woman life, that same friend that you betrayed, that same woman that you left your girl for, she's going to do it to you, or he's going to do it to you. Or that relationship will not go in a positive direction or manifest positive energy because of how you gotten into it, because of how you manifested it. It came from a dark place. How can you expect a flower to grow, to blossom into something amazing and beautiful when it came from a place where it was dark, dry, and not watered, not nourished? Nothing can grow under negative circumstances. Nothing can grow under being surrounded in secluded spaces. And that's where we have to understand our uniquenesses and differences with other people. A lot of people stand out better when they're on their own. A lot of people stand out better when they're not surrounded by a lot of people. It's good to have sometimes different people around to bounce different ideas off of you, different opinions, so you can see things from many perspectives, right? But sometimes when it comes to a leader, when it comes to someone that likes to work on their own, that's a free thinker, that can hold it down by themselves, you will be alone. You will be put in compromising positions. You might be told you're not good enough. You might be spoken down upon. People might try to shame you for being you. But no matter what, you stay being you, continue to shine your light, even in the darkest places. Don't let anyone's perspective of themselves, because more than likely that's their thoughts of who they are. And they're trying to inflict that on you. Change who you truly are inside. Don't let that happen no matter what. Okay. Yes, okay. And I'm gonna read Sunny and my girl Angie said, everyone in here coming in here, hit that like button. Thank you. I would greatly appreciate that. It all starts in the mind. People have to change their thinking into positivity and encouragement. Absolutely. This is how I feel. You are who you surround yourself around. I was taught, even growing up early on, you are the company that you keep. Now, that might be a little old school to some of you out there, new generational people, but that is so true. So I'm going to surround myself with positive people that are similar to me, not exactly the same, because how am I going to get ideas from you? How are we going to grow if we're the same? Now, someone that wants more and better for themselves or has potential of getting where they need to be. Those are the people that I like to surround myself around because I know that energy is exactly what I need so I can become the better Ashley D. A lot of people sleep on that and they don't understand. It's okay to be cool. It's okay to be surrounded by a lot of people that you have similarities with, but it's also more important to be surrounded by people as well that do have difference of opinions than you, that may be at a higher level than where you are and where you're trying to get. Those are the type of people you need to be friends with or you need to be in contact with. Because if you're all on the same level, you and your whole crew, how is any one of you going to grow? How are you going to break out if we're all just walking in the same straight line? No one is leading. No one is going a little bit more further than the next. How are either one of us going to get here? Or are we all going to march on the same accord constantly? Are we all going to march in that same line one by one at the same exact speed forever? I just want going forward for all my loyal supporters here and my future supporters to understand that the journey will not be easy. You will get knocked down. You might have even been told or will be told you're not good enough. You will be ridiculed. You will be made fun of. You will be called names. That's okay as long as you know who you are, continue to stay true to yourself, and continue to, most importantly, surround yourself around light. Don't let anyone, and I mean absolutely anyone, dictate who you are, how you should feel, and most importantly, how you should think. I see we have 16 people in here today. Can you please make sure you smash that like button for your girl, Ashley? I would greatly appreciate that. Good morning to you all, the ones coming in. People don't realize energy is real, manifestation is real, and being attracted to dark things. Don't you think that you will manifest that for your own reality if that's what you continue to surround yourself around? I appreciate that, Sonny. My girl Sonny said, get them likes up. Energy flows like a current, whether good energy or whether bad energy. Watch what flows your way, period. Humble me. How are you this morning, sweetheart? So that's why sometimes in our journey, in this journey called life, You will find yourself walking alone. You will find yourself being discouraged. You will find yourself getting sidetracked. You will find yourself in compromising situations to where you're questioning yourself and asking, how did I get here? But like I always say, it can be a lesson or a blessing. You have to determine and decipher which one it is. Everything I've went through in my adult years, a lot of times it's a lesson. It's a lesson for me to test my strength. It's a lesson for me to grow from. And most importantly, it's a lesson to teach me who I am. I'm learning more and more about myself daily. You go through so many different things in life, and a lot of times we cry out and we ask ourselves, why me? Why me? But we never say, why not me? This is a part of the plan. This is part of the agenda. I was supposed to go through this in this very moment to help someone out or help several people out. That's how I look at it now as I go on across and into my next phase and era in my life. I know that I was destined to be here. I was destined for people to learn not only great things from me, but from my mistakes as well. Because I would never try to encourage people to not be human, to not be themselves. And most importantly, not pretend that we're all perfect, because we're not. But I think it's very important, no matter what, we don't lose sight of who we are. We don't lose sight of the mission. And most importantly, the message. A lot of us get distracted because there's so many things going on in this world, so many toxic things that are surrounding us and coming our way, so many negativity, so much negativity spoken into our life. At my age, where I am in the phase I am in my life, I do not, and I repeat, do not want to clutter my brain with any type of toxic thoughts, any negativity, or any self-doubt, because we always going to self-doubt ourselves, talk ourselves out of things, be a little insecure when it comes to something we want to try for the first time, or something we feel as though if it doesn't work out, I'm going to be embarrassed, I'm going to be ashamed. No, you have to take that step. It's okay to be embarrassed for a moment. It's okay to fail at something, especially when it's something you're trying. It's something new. It's a business venture. You're afraid it might not work out. You're going to spend your money on it. Everyone is going to laugh at you. So what? How would you ever know if you don't try it? And I know my lesson today is kind of over the place, but I'm letting whatever resonates with me in this moment come out, because I feel like the message is bigger than be careful how you treat people. That's one of the messages. But in order to be careful how you treat people, you have to most importantly watch the people you are surrounding yourself around. And I just feel like it could be a possibility that someone out there is self-doubting themselves because of people around them. No one is speaking life into you. No one is telling you you can do it. No one is telling you good job. Sometimes we have to tell ourselves. Sometimes we have to look ourselves in the mirror and say, no matter what this person says or how they feel about me, I'm still going to keep going. The show still will go on. I know who I am, and no one will talk me out of doubting, talk me into doubting myself and what I'm capable of. Sometimes we have to fail, and we will fail at things miserably over and over again. But how will we succeed if there's never any failure? How will we win or achieve anything if it comes easy to us? We will not value it. We will not appreciate it. Humble, thank you so much, sweetheart. This was going to be one of my short videos that I normally make and put in a short, but I said it is a beautiful day outside. The message will be brief, but I would rather go live and connect with my people and just see if they had a few questions they want to ask along the way. And some lessons are actually blessings because you learn through all the experience. Absolutely. Let the change begin with you, even if or when it goes against the grain. You know what? That is exactly spot on. The blessing is a lesson. And if you think about this, right? Your first relationship, everyone feel as though once they broken up with their partner or their partner broke up with them, they were going to lose their mind, their life. Their heart was so broken, you would have did anything to get back with that person just to fix that pain, just to make it stop. But guess what? Your heart didn't stop beating. Your life went on and you lived and you made it through the worst devastating time in your life at that moment. At that moment, you didn't think you would make it, but you did, right? And then you had time to heal. You had time to move on. You had time to make a list of pros and cons, what you like and what you don't like. So once you had a chance to do that, once you dated around, once you saw that, wow, it's people really out here checking for me. They really value my opinion. They really value my mind, my thought, how I feel. You begin to think about that relationship that you once was crying over, that relationship that you thought you would not survive, that almost took you out of here. You felt like life wasn't worth living. And then you start realizing, wow, this person was not for me. This person did not value me. This person, every time we went out, it was where they wanted to go. They didn't ask me, what do you want to eat tonight? They never even asked me, what did I want to watch on TV? They did not value my opinion nor my feelings. That was the lesson I went through to see who I was and what I want and what I expect out of a relationship. But I would have never known that. I would have never known what I like and what I dislike had I not went through that personal experience. Had I not went through that heartache and healed and had time to sit at home and do some self-evaluation. I would have still been stuck in that relationship in that moment thinking this is love and this is as good as it gets for me. But it wasn't. Good morning, my beautiful queen, Ashley Chats. I hope all is well with you, sis. You've been doing your thing lately. Your positive videos and messages are awesome, Ashley. Keep doing you, sis. Shout out to Ashley Chats in the building, everyone. If you have not subscribed to her, her name is the same. It is in the chat. Please make sure you do so. She's an awesome content creator. She's always bringing insight on a variety of different topics. They're very helpful and meaningful to your day-to-day life, as well as keeping up with different things that go on in the world. Absolutely, Sonny. He will direct your path. Trust in the Lord for his understanding. Honey, definitely check my community wall. Um, oh, I'm gonna go. Should I go check it right now, Ashley? Good morning, Ashley Chats. I do apologize about that, everyone. And I will say this, it takes a lot to come online and be a real content creator and spread positive, meaningful messages versus just coming on and talking, laughing. Anyone can do that. But when it comes to relating a message that resonates with people, that is meaningful. No matter what's going on in your day to day life, you still want to come out and help people win, even if it's spreading something or encouraging them or letting them know that they can. That's what a real content creator is to me. And one of the many reasons I decided to become one, as well as I see Ashley chats. You'll see the passion in people, and sometimes that passion will slowly leave you for a moment due to your environment and the darkness around you. But no matter what, you have to fight for your way back. And most importantly, stay true to yourself. It will come a time where people will tell you that you're not good enough due to their standards or their way of thinking or what they think being a content creator is, or the definition of who you should be to them. People will try to tell you what you're doing is not valid or it's meaningless. Don't let anyone, and I mean anyone, whether it's your parents, your partner, even your children, your coworkers, tell you that you're not good enough or tell you that your message means nothing. Because a lot of people that have to continue to seek self validation from others around them, that has to always be surrounded by groups and a lot of people, those are the ones that are really insecure deep down inside. Those are the ones that question themselves on whether or not they actually do have it or they don't. And to be honest, I don't think that they feel as though they have it, because if they did, why would they be so stuck on proving that you don't? Why would they be so stuck on pointing out your flaws, pointing out the negative traits to them about you, instead of them living their very best life? It's been so much negativity, spread along the way, just on YouTube. And it gets messy, you guys. But no matter what, to be consistent is to come back on no matter what, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many bad pictures or negative some narratives that people try to paint and portray on you, you get back up and you keep going and you find that passion again. You keep doing what you love to do and you know your reasons behind doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody question your motives, because people secret agendas, like I stated in the beginning, bad karma and good karma will come back to you eventually. So you have to always be mindful of these people that are having the time of their lives trying to drag you, taunt you, bring you down, paint you in a bad light. Their karma will come to them eventually, not on your time, not on their time, but in due time. And the universe is funny. Gives you time to change your ways around. It gives you time to right your wrongs, turn them into something positive, apologize, do the right thing. And when all that time goes and this person still feels as though their actions, them doing something so dirty and wrong and vicious to you, was justified because they were upset in a moment. Imagine this, you guys. We live in a world where people think because they're upset with you, they have every right to say and do whatever they please to you, your name, your reputation, your brand, who you are as a whole. because they're in their feelings and they're hurt. That is not right. You have to be aware of these kind of people and try to avoid them at all costs. These are the people that you do not want to surround yourself around, because the moment they get upset, they are going to let loose, speak negatively on you, talk about you behind your back, and looking forward to trying to drag you. Those are the type of dark people we need to stay away from. Exactly, because God don't bless no mess. Absolutely not. And sometimes we have to take a break away from negative things as well, you guys. It can be draining. Whether it's a relationship, it's a job, it's a friend. If it's something that's holding you back, that is draining you, you have to cut the cord. You have to let it go. No one deserves to be in a friendship where they have to constantly, or in a relationship, question the loyalty, question the motives of the people around you. I live free to where I don't want to do that. If we are cool, I don't want to have to watch what I say on the phone with you. I don't want to have to worry about if I said something wrong and you're going to twist my words, or if you get upset with me, what you're going to say because you're talking about the person that we're both cool with right now. And you guys aren't agreeing in this moment. So now you're speaking negatively about them. Those are the ones you have to watch out for, because we have a lot of those type of people in our day-to-day lives, at our jobs, including, unfortunately, our family members. A lot of people live and thrive off of negativity, and they will try to get you in that area. They will try to poke at you. And that's why I commend Ashley Chats for consistently being positive, consistently spreading a positive message that is actually meaningful. Whether you reach 5 people to 500 people, at the end of the day, your message is resonating with at least one person. So that means your job is well done. I would choose a positive message any day over being negative. Coming on your platform, spreading toxic things, downing someone, draining, belittling people. What kind of meaningful message is that? What kind of content are you creating? And what type of environment are you surrounding yourself around? If you have to consistently stay in a negative, dark place, in a negative, dark mindset, there's so many things that are going on in this world that we have to worry about. So I refuse, if I can control my energy, the people that are around me, whether I want to choose dark or light, I have control over that. I'm going to choose light. I'm going to choose positivity. Why not? If I'm not dark in my real life, why would I choose to continue to stay dark in any area of my life? Don't you understand that darkness is going to seep onto me? That energy is just in a matter of time going to manifest its way into my reality. And I don't want that. My girl Felicia is live. How long has Felicia been live? Because this was supposed to be a brief message anyway. I'm going to go show her some support, because I'll be back live later, you guys, at 3:30. Trust the process. How long she been live, Raw? And I hope that this message resonated with each and every one of you. Thanks for the cash apps. Thanks for the support. I am going to go support my sis Felicia. I'm a moderator over there. Um, Thanks you guys for the likes and most importantly, your time. You could have been anywhere else, but you choose to be here with Ashley D. I appreciate you all. I will see you late this afternoon. I wish you guys an amazing weekend. If I do not connect with you later, I'm listening to both lives at the same time. Raw, you so gangster. oh, oh, Raw. That ankle monitor was removed yesterday, sis. I'm gonna have to tell you about it. Yesterday, it was officially removed. Travel season is here and near. But love you guys. I hope that the message resonated with you. And I will be speaking with each and every one of you soon. Take care. Love always. Ashley D. Peace.